morning everybody, it's Amy from Making Space with another creative activity that you can try at home today or this weekend. Today we're going to be making these really fun, colourful tassel key rings. So great to put your keys on or to tie onto a bag or something like that. But yeah, it's really quick activity, no more than 5 minutes I'd say, and really easy as well, so great for all ages. So as always, I'll talk you through the materials we're going to need and then we'll get started. So you're going to need some wool. You can see I've got some lovely colourful choices here. Whatever you've got at home is great. Then you're also going to need a sharp-ish pair of scissors. You're going to need some blank split pin key rings. Hopefully you've got a few of these at home. You might be able to take them off some old key rings, or I'll do a little link online to where you can get these. And then you're just going to need some blank card or postcards. Now I've just got these A6 flyers, which are the perfect size, so I'm going to use those. But whatever you've got at home, or you can just make your own. These are A6 as a guide, which is 1/4 of A4 page. So you can see here I've got two different sizes here. I've got a big one and a small one. And the way that you gauge the size is obviously the big one is the length of the A6 page. And the small one is the shorter distance as well. So decide how big you want your key rings to be. And that's quite small, that's quite big. You can see the difference there. So choose what size. I'm going to do a big one because I think they look a bit more fun. And then you're going to want to choose your wool. So as I said, it's really simple. And so, you know, great for all ages. So grab your flyers, and I've got a few here, which just makes it a bit stronger, a bit bolder, which means that the card doesn't, if you did paper it would just fold up. It needs to be something quite thick to kind of keep the shape. So you're going to start with the bit of wool at the bottom of your card and put your thumb in the middle to keep it in place. Then keeping that there, you're then just going to start binding round the flyers. Okay. And then once you've done a few, you can take your thumb away. Now, how many times depends on you. The more you do, the thicker and fuller your tassel will be. If you keep it just a few, it'll be quite a flimsy, a bit of a light tassel. You want it quite full. So obviously what you're seeing is just half of it, because you've got half on this side and half on that side. So if in doubt, put quite a few on. Don't worry if your card starts bending up a little bit, that's fine. Mine does that all the time. Okay, so I think that's about right. So with your string, pull it down to the bottom. Let's move these ones out the way. And then just cut off the excess. Okay, now you can of course do it all in the same colour, but I think it looks quite nice to do a complementary colour. So I'm going to do red and green on this one. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to attach the key ring loop to the top. And I'm going to do that in the same colour. So just cut off a shortish length, that's probably about 40 centimetres maybe. Bring your card over, and what you're going to do is you're going to poke it underneath your strings that you've wrapped around. Get your split pin, and you're going to go through the middle of the split pin and then go round. And you're just going to do, make sure you pull up the right bit. Tuck that bit out of the way. Let's try that again. Let's pop that in place. There we go. So I'm just going to go through again. And I just like to do this a few times just to make sure it's really secure. I don't want it kind of coming off. Like so. And then what you can do, so once you've gone through a few times, you can see it's quite loose. But if you pull these strings, you can see that tightens it up. So I'm going to poke it underneath, and then what I'm going to do is sort of try and tie it from the underside. Let me just trim those off a little bit. Okay. So I pulled it really tight, and even tighter once I've done a knot. And I'm going to do a double knot. And then if you want to be super secure, you can go back through and do it a couple more times. Up to you, this bit, and how secure you want it to be. I always think it's better to be a little bit more secure. And no, it's not going to come undone. And if you can, try and get your knots more towards the underside So this is the top and that's the underside. So that's that bit done. Then what you can do is you can just slide it off. Perfect. And then you should have something that looks like this. So you can see that jump ring now is really secure in the top. So what you want to do is put your finger in one side and your thumb in the bottom, and you're going to kind of try and pull it tight. Because now what we're going to do is we're now going to cut the bottoms. So pull it tight so it's nice and taut, and just cut through. And now you've got kind of secure at the top and all the loose ends at the bottom. So now we just want to do the bit round the sort of neck of the tassel, which kind of keeps it all secure. So again, cut off a length of wool, maybe 50 centimetres or so I've got. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to kind of pull the tassel through your thumb and your kind of fingers, so you've got a nice, almost like a ball sort of shape at the top. And then leaving a tail at the bottom, grip it in there, and then just start wrapping it round. Now I like to leave a bit of a bulbous bit at the top. I think that looks quite nice. You can see on these ones here. If you do it really close to the top, you don't get so much of a ball and then the sort of tassel bits at the bottom. And you do this however much you want to, so how big you want the neck to be. I think that looks fine. So once you're happy with the thickness that you've got on there, you then just tie these up in a knot as well. And again, like I did with securing the jump ring on, I like to do this quite a few times. So that's 3, let's do one more. Okay, perfect. And then what you want to do is you just want to cut off those tails as close as you can to the knot. Okay, then all you need to do to finish your tassel is give it a bit of a trim. So you can smooth it out, you can use a comb, but your fingers work just fine. And then just go along and just trim off any bits that look like they're a bit too long and they don't belong. So you've got a nice sort of blunt bottom. And there you go. Finished tassel key rings. So as you can see, super quick activity, really easy to do, great for all ages, and you can make some really lovely bag charms, key rings, pendants, just decorations. It's completely up to you what you want to do with them. But I hope you enjoy the activity. I hope you have a go, and if you do, you know, please as always send us some pictures because we'd love to see what you make. Enjoy, have a lovely bank holiday weekend, and we'll see you soon. Take care then guys, bye.